Hello, future sharks. I hope you're all feeling fantastic today, and I'd like to welcome you to our admissions webinar. My name is Shaw, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing, AI, and Cybersecurity, or the CCAC for short. And just as a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation for the best sound quality. But don't worry, you'll have a chance to ask your questions during our Q&A after the presentation. There is a lot of helpful information to share with you today, including valuable suggestions on preparing a competitive application. So let's dive right in. I'd like to start off by giving you a closer look at some academic highlights about NSU's College of Computing, AI, and Cybersecurity, and briefly share some career insights. NSU has multiple programs validated by the NSA, receiving the designations of Artificial Intelligence and Cybersecurity, Cyber Defense, and Center of Academic Excellence in Research. This means that our curriculum in cybersecurity meets or exceeds the requirements and standards set by the NSA. The designation program is co-sponsored by the Department of Homeland Security and exists to ultimately increase the number of savvy cybersecurity professionals with degrees, enabling better cyber protection of the U.S. infrastructure. Fortune Education published their newest online graduate program rankings, rating the best online graduate programs for cybersecurity and computer science degrees in 2024. We are proud to announce our master's programs were ranked number 7 among the top cybersecurity degrees and ranked number 6 among the top computer science degrees. A lot of our alumni have landed careers at many recognizable organizations that include the ones you see here, as well as other well-known organizations such as Boeing, IBM, Merrill Lynch, and various U.S. government agencies like the FBI. Alumni also have the opportunity to grow their businesses or advance their career by having access to network with some of the 4,500 other alums. CCAC offers innovative courses in data science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and mobile learning, just to name a few. Our faculty and administration continuously innovate courses to prepare students to thrive and succeed in the current technology industry. All of our courses are taught by experienced faculty members who hold terminal degrees from regionally accredited institutions from across the world. So, why choose a tech career? I'd like to share some information which will demonstrate the strength of the IT industry. According to Dice.com, a website aimed at providing tech professionals with career opportunities, data, insights, and advice, the average tech salary is now 6 figures. IT management, including CEOs, CIOs, and CTOs, took home the largest salaries in 2022, earning an average of $164,814. That's a whopping 8.4% increase from 2021. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, or BLS for short, employment is projected to grow 11% from 2019 to 2029 in computer and information technology, and by 33% between 2020 and 2030 in information security analysts. This is much faster growth than the average for all occupations. This means that the job market for tech professionals remains strong. Employers are still realizing the necessity to not only fill the growing demand for tech professionals in the industry, but to also reward and incentivize tech talent by offering competitive bonuses, salary increases, and improving benefits and job perks. As you can see, now is a great time to earn a degree in technology. Now let's take a look at some potential careers and salaries in the tech industry. On this slide, we listed 8 out of the 11 best technology jobs of 2022 according to U.S. News and World Report. The salaries associated with the jobs reflect the 50th percentile, or midpoint, of starting salaries, as listed on the Robert Half Technology Salary Guide. And best of all, our master's degree programs prepare you for many careers listed on their reports. There are virtually unlimited career opportunities and a wide range of types of organizations in which your skills learned from the CCAC can be utilized. We take pride in making sure students are offered the necessary technical knowledge and skills to be competitive and well-equipped for dominating in the field of technology. The field is constantly growing, and there is no better time for you to be a part of it here at NSU's CCAC. In addition to why you should choose a tech career, let's continue discussing why you should choose Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing, AI, and Cybersecurity to earn your tech degree. These are just some of the major reasons. You can choose to be a full-time or part-time student and take courses online, on campus, or a mix of both. We focus on giving you your competitive advantage by offering degree programs that prepare you for careers listed by the U.S. News & World Report's Best Technology Jobs. Our 8-week courses are designed to complete a master's degree in 1 year with high-quality education. In the tech world, every second counts. As I highlighted earlier, our cybersecurity curriculum is recognized by NSA and its affiliated federal agencies as a national center of academic excellence. Fortune Education ranked our online master's programs at number 6 among the top online computer science degrees and number 7 among the top online cybersecurity degrees. U.S. News & World Report ranked our online information technology master's program among the top online IT programs. To ensure our students are getting the best experience, we have our state-of-the-art facilities, including the latest classroom technology and the best research libraries. You would also have the reassurance that your courses are taught only by professors who have doctoral degrees and are experts in their field. So what degrees can you earn at NSU's CCAC? Let's take a look. We currently have 10 Masters of Science degree programs, each consisting of 10 courses, a total of 30 credits. They are Artificial Intelligence Cybersecurity, Computer Science Education, Cyber Defense, Cybersecurity Management, Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, Information Systems, Information Technology, and Technology Management. Please note the programs labeled with an asterisk have optional concentrations in subjects like Artificial Intelligence, Cyber Defense, and Data Analytics, just to name a few. Courses for the MS programs run for 8 weeks and are available online, on campus, or a combination of both. On average, students take 2 courses per 8-week session, allowing them to complete their degree in 1 year. Graduate students can study full-time or part-time, giving you the flexibility to continue working while you earn your degree. We have 3 doctoral programs at the CCAC. They are Computer Science, Cybersecurity Management, and Information Systems. For all of our doctoral programs, the curriculum consists of coursework and research, which then leads to the completion of a dissertation. You can also choose to be a full-time or part-time student. A few noteworthy features of our Ph.D. programs are a unique program format which is delivered as a blend of on-campus and mostly online courses and activities, allowing students to complete their Ph.D. without interruption of their career. We also offer a BS to Ph.D. pathway, which consists of a minimum of 66 credits. Our MS to Ph.D. pathway consists of a minimum of 51 credits. On average, it may take a student 3 to 5 years to complete the program, depending on the pace of coursework and time spent during the research and dissertation portion of the program. Now that you know what the programs are, let's talk about the requirements to get started. For the master's, you will need at least a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution with a 2.5 overall GPA, the online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts from every institution attended, a resume, and program-specific admission requirements, which I will expand on more in a bit. Our Ph.D. admission requirements are, depending on the pathway that you choose, you will need at least a master's or bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution with a 3.2 overall GPA, the online application with a $50 application fee, all official transcripts from every institution attended, a resume or CV, the essay which is located within your application, and program-specific admission requirements. In addition to these requirements listed, here are some of the specific international admission requirements. If your degree was completed outside of the U.S., we would need an official foreign transcript evaluation report from a NACES member that includes the U.S. equivalency statement, a course-by-course analysis, and a GPA calculation. If English is not your native language, we would require an English proficiency test score. You can choose from any one of these options listed. The numbers next to each of these options indicates the required minimum overall score from the test. Now that you know the admission requirements, we'd like to share some valuable tips on preparing a competitive application. For transcripts, We recommend allowing sufficient time to submit official transcripts, evaluation reports, and test scores. We do allow unofficial copies of degree documents and test scores for the purpose of expediting your file to the admissions committee. Although if you are admitted, it would be a provisional status, meaning you are able to register for only the first term and you would not be able to receive an I-20 or financial aid until those official documents are submitted. The content of your resume should provide a descriptive account of your academic background and professional experience. Highlight the areas of experience that pertain to the program that you are applying to. The CV includes more detailed information about your professional career, articles published, awards and recognition, and is recommended for the Ph.D. applications. For the Ph.D. essay, the essay prompt is to be answered directly in your application. There is one prompt requested in your essay. Discuss your areas of research interest. You should justify your research interest with respect to your education, expertise, and aspirations. Now let's take a look at our admissions process. The first step of the admissions process is to apply online. I'll show you where you can do that in just one moment. Next, you would submit your required documents by the preferred deadline. Once submitted, the committee will then review your documents. For the MS programs, this could take 1 to 2 weeks. For the PhD programs, this could take 2 to 4 weeks. Once the committee has reviewed your application, you will receive a decision letter by email. And if you're accepted, you'll officially become an NSU-CCAC Shark. You would have access to our incredible advising staff who will help you get registered and started with your first semester. Now let's go over term dates and deadlines. For all of our graduate programs, master's, and doctoral, the start terms and coursework for the programs are offered during the fall, winter, and summer terms. The fall and winter terms consist of 2 8-week sessions, and the summer term has 1 8-week session, which totals to 5 8-week sessions in a year. So this means if you take 2 courses every 8 weeks, which is considered full-time, you could complete a master's degree in 1 year or complete the coursework portion of a PhD program in 1 year or less, depending on the pathway. To ensure a decision is made on time for the desired semester, applications and all required documents must be ready for review at least 1 month prior to the start of the term for the master's degree programs and a deadline of 1 month prior to the start of the term for PhD programs. Your application is good for up to 1 year. So late applications that cannot be processed in time for the desired semester would be considered for the next available semester. Also, our admissions decisions are made on a rolling basis, so we accept applications all year long. Please note there are separate deadlines to apply for initial I-20 requests and document submission. A link to this information can be found on our program requirements pages under term dates and deadlines, which you will see later on. So now, let's take a look at the tuition rates for your educational investment. The tuition rate for our 500, 600, and 700 level courses, which are all graduate coursework, is $989 per credit hour. The tuition rate for our 800 and 900 level courses for doctoral research and dissertation is $1,442 per credit hour. Please note the tuition rates are subject to change per year. An enrollment deposit fee for F1 visa students of $500 will be required to process an accepted applicant's I-20. This deposit will go toward your tuition costs once you are officially enrolled in classes. This deposit is not refundable in the event of a withdrawal or non-registration. An I-20 cannot be issued to a provisionally admitted student. All official documents and the $500 deposit fee must be submitted in order to process your I-20 and enroll in courses. Now, let's cover scholarships. The CCAC currently has 4 institutional scholarships, which is available in more detail on our scholarships page. You can apply for the majority of these with just 1 application. In addition, NSU has a main scholarship database with a ton of information on grants and external scholarship opportunities. We recommend to do your own due diligence when looking at scholarships, as each one has its own specific requirements and award details. It could definitely be worth the effort to explore scholarships because it's money that you don't have to pay back, and some may even cover additional expenses such as books, fees, and living expenses. As a graduate student, you may be eligible to apply for financial aid in the form of federal unsubsidized loans through the FAFSA. A federal unsubsidized loan means that you are responsible for the interest of these loans, meaning that if you choose not to pay the interest while you're in school and during grace periods, your interest would accumulate and it would be added to the principal amount of your loan. Currently, it's at a fixed interest rate of 6.54%, and students can get up to $20,500 annually. We recommend to only borrow what is needed, since it is money you have to pay back. You must also be fully admitted. As I previously mentioned, this means that we must have all of your official documents, such as transcripts or test scores, before financial aid can issue you any funds. I will now discuss with you how easy it is to get started with the application process. Step 1. First-time users will need to create a graduate account. Step 2. Fill out your application. Your application is considered submitted after you have made payment. Step 3. Submit required documents. Please remember your login email address and password, as they will be required should you need to complete your application in more than one session. Additionally, with this account, you can return to the site to view the status of your application, a checklist of items needed to complete your application, and upload certain documents to complete your application. Now let's jump over to our website and I'll show you where you can get all the information you need. This is the homepage for the College of Computing, AI, and Cybersecurity at NSU. You can easily access this website by typing computing.nova.edu into your web browser. And on the homepage, you can access everything that you need to get started at the CCE. We offer some more information about the programs, including what master's programs are available, what doctoral programs are available, and alumni success stories, where you can grab some information from those who came before. From any point on the website, you can also click on the top right at the Apply Now button. Once you select the Apply Now button, make sure to select the graduate and professional application. Here, you'll see the same page that we saw on the presentation. And there's even more to see on the CCAC website. For example, if you have any questions about the application process or the College of Computing, AI, and Cybersecurity, you can go ahead and talk to our friend Finley. Finley is here to guide you through any questions that you might have. Make sure to say hello while you're here. To conduct your own search, select any of the drop-downs in the blue menu bar at the top of the screen. Here, you'll be able to access everything that we've talked about during our presentation. You can explore academics, admissions, check out our faculty and research, look at what you'll be able to access as a student, and learn a little more about us. For now, let's take a look at our admissions for graduate students. Our graduate admissions page makes it incredibly easy to apply to our graduate programs. From here, you can access the MS requirements and the Ph.D. requirements pages, each including term dates and deadlines, admissions requirements, program-specific admissions requirements, and international admission requirements. We also have a page for admission events, so you can see what's coming up at the CCAC for events just like this webinar, as well as many others. And if you miss any of our events, don't worry, you can access recordings of them on our YouTube channel. Our channel has the latest webinars for the CCAC, as well as some other information about programs that we offer and helpful tips for our current students. Make sure to subscribe while you're here, and click the notification button to get the latest information from the CCAC. Our international students page will give you all of the information that you need to apply as an international student. Here, you can find out how to reach us or book an appointment with us. All you have to do is select one of our names, click on the Book an Appointment button, and choose the best day that works for you. We are here to help, and I definitely recommend reaching out to us. Also check us out on our social media for the latest information on the CCAC. And be sure to follow and engage with us. Before we begin Q&A, I want to thank you all so much again for joining our admissions webinar today. This presentation will be available on CCAC's YouTube channel. We encourage you to book an appointment for a one-on-one session to focus on what your academic goals are and answer any specific questions to you. Now, let's jump right into the Q&A portion of our presentation. You can type your questions in the Q&A box or raise your virtual hand to ask a question.